Hey guys, it's Miss Lauren. I am really excited to get to talk to you today, and we're going to do an art lesson. We're going to do it in my house. Well, that's where I'm at. You guys are in your houses, and this is going to be a little bit different, but it's going to be a pretty neat adventure. The way it's going to work is I'm going to be recording a video that you guys can play through, and that's going to be pretty neat for you because you'll be able to pause it if you need a little bit more time to work on something, or you can back it up and start over again, however you want to do it. So I think this is going to be really cool. I wish I could see you all, but at least I get to talk to you, and I'm so happy about that. Now, working with me today, I've got a couple of other students. These are two of my sons. This is Brody.
So,
He's a sixth grader. He goes to Milam, but he's going to be hanging out and doing this project with us. And then here we got Josh. You guys know Josh. He's a second grader at Parkway.
hello.
And they're going to do the project along with us. And so when we get finished, we can all share our work, and you can see what they did, and we can see how we all did the same thing, but we did it our own way. Okay? Now, what we're going to be doing today, you guys heard a really cool story that Miss V read to you. It was about Sylvie, the colorful flamingo. So, you guys do awesome animal projects. I love it when you draw animals. So, of course, we're going to draw a flamingo. Okay? And we're going to give it a few features that kind of look like Sylvie from the book. And then when we get to the part about coloring, you guys are going to get to make some fun choices. So, all you need to get started is a pencil and some paper, okay? If it's notebook paper or if it's regular typing paper or construction paper, it doesn't matter. Just whatever paper you have and a pencil, and that's all you need. And we're going to get started in just a minute. All right, guys, we're about to get started. We're going to be doing a guided drawing of a flamingo, okay? And I got my two students here with me in my dining room, and I got my easel set up just like we use in class sometimes. And I'm going to be using a marker so that you can see what I'm drawing, but I want you guys to be drawing with a pencil. That way, if you need to erase something, you can. And remember, since this is a recording, if you need more time to work on something, just pause it, okay? And then you can always come back to it. All right, so we're going to start. We usually start when we're drawing an animal with the eye. So we're going to go to the top of our page because flamingos stand up really tall, and we're going to draw our Sylvie flamingo. Her face is going to be right around here, okay? So we're going to start with a circle. And this is going to be a cute cartoon-looking animal, so we're going to give it a cute cartoon-looking eye. So inside of our circle, this is going to be our big Papa Bear circle. We're going to draw a medium-sized Mama Bear circle inside of it. And then inside that, we're going to draw the cute, tiny little baby circle. All right. Now, the medium circle, the one in the middle, we're going to color it in all the way. You can use your pencil and shade it in. That's going to make the eye stand out. And it's going to look like the cartoon eye of the illustration in the story. Hey, Josh, what's an illustrator in a story? The illustrator.
The writer?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the drawer.
Right, the person that does the artwork. What do we call the person that writes the story? Oh my goodness. What is it?
The author.
The author. Ugh, it's all right. I know, we haven't thought about these things in a minute. Okay, so now I've got my eye, and that white spot in there gives it a little light reflection. It makes it look more real. All right, so from here, we're going to come over to the side, and we're going to start drawing the beak, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to make a shape like a letter V, but it's going to be pointing over here to the side, right? A letter V pointed towards the side. All right, now we're going to make the shape of the beak, the top part of the beak, and it's going to go out and curve around. Kind of like a letter L, sort of.
Okay. Maybe a J.
And then maybe a J. There you go, like a backwards J. And then we're going to go from this side and make the same shape and curve around. And what we're going to do is it's going to have a little point here. So we're going to connect these two lines and have them make a point. All right. Now, the end of Sylvie's beak and flamingos, they have this black or dark colored spot at the end. So I'm going to draw a little line right there. All right, now we're going to draw the top of her head. We're going to come up here at the top of the beak here, and we're going to curve around and stop right there. All right, now we're going to do the bottom. So we're going to go the other side of that V shape here and start curving it around and stop. Just a little bit. All right, now we're going to draw the bottom part of the beak, all right? Because birds' beaks, they have the big part at the bottom, and then they got the smaller part at the big part at the top and the smaller part at the bottom that kind of makes their mouth, okay? So we're going to add another curved line down here for the bottom of Sylvie's beak.
It looks like she's opening her mouth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. All right. So now we are going to add a couple of features that wouldn't be on probably we wouldn't see on a real flamingo, but make it look more like Sylvie from the book. All right. First thing was she had pretty eyelashes. So we're going to draw two little eyelashes coming out, curving from her eye. Now, Sylvie also had these eyebrows that curved up, and it was almost like they were floating up above her head. So we're going to add some little eyebrow up here, going over her eye like that.
Looks like she has a little bit of hair. She's got bumped on the head.
Well, she did have a little bit of hair on, or I guess they'd be feathers, because she's a bird, on the back of her head. All right, so I'm going to do a little zigzaggy line. There we go. It's kind of like she had a little cow look.
Like whenever you wake up?
Yeah, like when you wake up, she had a little bed head. All right, now flamingos have like these super long necks that curve. So I'm going to take this line that's the back of her head, and I'm going to bring it down and make like an S line and have it curve just a little bit down here. Okay? And then I'm going to bring this one up just a little bit further for her, make like her cheek. And then I'm going to come down and I'm going to keep the line going right down beside this one so it looks almost like a little road.
All right.
Like that.
Without the yellow line.
I'm going to go a little bit past it into her body. All right, now I'm going to draw her body, and I'm going to make a curving line, kind of like a rainbow line here for her back.
Oh.
There we go.
So like a little turtle shell?
Kind of like a turtle shell, yeah. And then I'm going to draw the other side of her body, like her tummy, and bring it around here. All right, I'm going to draw another zigzaggy line on the back here for her tail feathers, okay? Kind of matches the little zigzaggy line on her head. All right, now I'm going to add her wing, okay? And I'm going to make it like a little like a jumping line or a cloud line. And I'm not going to connect it. I'm just going to leave that open right there. All right. Now, flamingos have long, skinny necks and legs. All right. So we're going to draw our legs. And we're going to draw all the way down to the bottom of the page. One nice straight line all the way down. and stop. And then right beside it, I'm going to do the same thing. So long, so skinny. There we go. All right, and she's got those pointy bird chicken feet, you know, where it's like she's got kind of some long, skinny toes up front, like and then a little one in the back too.
Kind of like T-Rex fingernails.
There you go, like T-Rex. Okay, so we got her standing on one leg, and then what do flamingos do a lot when you see them standing around?
They kind of like curve their leg to kind of like a boomerang type shape.
Yeah, it is. All right, so their legs they go different than us. They don't bend this way; they bend the other way. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a diagonal line coming down about halfway here, and then I'm going to make another one right beside it. All right. Now here's where it's going to get a little bit different because it's actually going to look like the number 4 but reversed. Okay. So right here, I'm going to, instead of my line came down diagonal, and then it's going to go here horizontal, okay? And it's going to go behind this leg. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw it here, and then we're trying not to draw across that leg. We're going to stop, and then we're going to pick up right here. See? So it looks like this one is going behind this one.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to do the same thing for the other part of the leg. Right beside it, long and skinny. Okay. And then we're going to just have her little foot kind of do like a little like zigzag shape coming down here. There's her foot. Point her toes. All right. So that's it for our drawing. And next we're going to talk about the color. Okay, so we finished up our drawings, and Brody and Josh, we're going to show you how theirs turned out. You guys saw mine, so Brody, can we see yours? Hold it up.
Oh, shoot.
All right, there we go. We got to get it kind of close. Good job. It looks really, really good. Okay, and then here's Josh's. I love it. I love those eyelashes. Very cool. All right, so what we're going to do now is, in the story, Sylvie was able to change colors. How did she change colors?
By which food she ate.
By what food she ate. Right. Okay, so you guys are going to be able to color your flamingos any color that you want, but you have to know what food they ate to make them that color. Okay? And I want you to add into your picture a picture of the food, okay? So, say you want to make your flamingo red, you color a red, and then you draw some apples down there to show that she was eating apples.
Cherries.
Or strawberries. Or cherries. Okay. And you had an idea about how to make her different colors. What was your idea?
Pizza. I could make her tan and then have some red polka dots all over her.
So she looked like a pepperoni pizza. That's a pretty good idea. All right. So, we're going to use markers or crayons or color pencils or anything you might have. Okay, you can use whatever you want to color your picture. And just think about, though, what food would make the flamingo turn the color that you want her to be. Okay. Hey, everybody. Well, we have been coming up with all kinds of crazy ideas and brainstorming, and we got our markers out, and we looked at pictures of fruit, and we talked about different foods that we liked. And when it was all said and done, we came up with 3 very different flamingos from 3 very different foods. All right, Brody, you want to show us yours first?
Nah, Joshua will go first.
Joshua, go first.
Order of age.
Okay. All right, here's Joshua's flamingo, and it has been eating
kiwi.
Kiwi! Josh loves kiwis. So he used green, and then he did the little black seeds all in it. And
he made a hole right here.
He did. He was coloring with the markers, and Yeah, we taped another piece of paper on the back. Because remember, we can always fix everything.
We put green right here.
Yeah, so don't worry if you mess up. We can always come up with ways to fix it.
Yep.
All right, and then Brody did his flamingo.
Strawberry ice cream.
Strawberry ice cream. And what's on top of it?
A cherry.
Cherry on top of its head. Very, very cute. And then finally, my big flamingo is a pineapple flamingo. That's right.
We suggested to draw SpongeBob.
Might have to add SpongeBob into the pineapple.
Some windows.
Well,
And also Gary.
this was fun and this was silly and we really enjoyed it and we had a lot of laughs putting our flamingo family together. So I hope you guys enjoyed doing it and I cannot wait to see you again and keep drawing and keep making stuff and keep sharing it with people. And remember, everything that you make with your hands, everything you think through with your brain, and everything that you enjoy is really awesome because it came from you, okay? And it's great that it's all different. There's not a right or wrong way to do it. Just keep making stuff, guys. I love you. I miss you. We'll see you soon.
Don't forget to leave a like and